Now here's some exclusive footage of the first ever Slo-Mo-Shun 5. This is one that Stan Sayers went to Detroit and won. Here's an exclusive interview, and this is just some of the stuff that you'll see here coming up. Copyright 2020, 1998, Saw Video Productions, all rights reserved.
Hey, this is Don. He's been here with the restoration of Slo-Mo-Shun 5 that you saw ran just a few moments ago. Don, tell us a little bit about the boat and how it came together and a little bit about yourself.
Well, my dad got involved with the Slo-Mo crew back in '53 and on the crew in fall of '54. And I used to go with them all the time to the shop in the winter where they repaired the motors and rebuild them and went all through them, and go out at Stan Sayers' place when they ran the boats. And it was really neat, you know, watch it take off the dock and the guys go out. And in spring of 1956, I don't know, it was the first or second time they ran that year. Mike Welch, the crew chief, look around and says, anybody here that hasn't been for a ride? And I wasn't going to say nothing. And my dad pops up and says, my kid over here hasn't been for a ride. So we popped in the boat, and it was with Wes Kiesling, the head engine man. And we went out, and he pointed 195 on the speedometer, and we went down the lake, came down towards the old floating bridge, and the Evergreen wasn't even a gleam in the engineer's eyes. Purchased the boat, and he paid for the materials to repair it. And we had, there was no deck on the boat, no deck bands. There was some of the cross frames in the front and back of the boat. We had to make several of them. The left sponson had to have major rebuilding. The right sponson, we replaced some aluminum. We had to take all the aluminum on the back third of the boat. The original aluminum is still good and still on there. All the aluminum that had been added previously or after it was a Slo-Mo 5 had to be removed. We had to do some repairs on the bottom, cut and fit new aluminum. All the aluminum on the sponsons is all new also. After we got the bottom on the aluminum on, we turned it back over. Got the deck done, all the interworks done, the deck done, and started putting the hardware from the Slo-Mo 4 into it. And
A lot of work went into it then.
a lot of time, a lot of sweat, a little bit of blood, and even a few tears, especially after we saw it on the trailer last Thursday morning with the cowling and everything on it as ready to run.
It is a beautiful boat. What type of engine they use? A Rolls-Royce Merlin?
Rolls-Royce Merlin. It was put together by Jeff from the T-Plus crew for the Slo-Mo 4 3 years ago. After we ran the 4, the test run and the exhibition out here, it's been sitting in the shop. Jeff come over that Wednesday afternoon before we fired it in the boat and pull the sparklers out, look at, clean them, put them back in. We got the boat out about 11 o'clock a week ago Wednesday, and ground her over a few times, pre-oiled it, and put the juice to it, and didn't take long. Jim Harvey come over and help us, and he actually started the motor.
Oh, that must have been quite a thrill to see that thing fired up.
See the grin on you could see on Harvey.
Okay.
The grin on his face from just working with the stuff he used to work, and he enjoyed it. And
excellent. Well, we want to thank you very much, Don. I know you got to get back to work. They're taking the boat on out of here.
Yeah.
Where can people find this boat on display at?
Okay, we're at the Hydroplane and Raceboat Museum on South 93rd Street in South Park. It's in the industrial area. It's a little tricky to get into the first time. We have the Hydro Legends newsletters out that have a map with directions and our address and phone number in them. They're readily available here at the pits and the area outside where the boat's going to go.
Great. Okay, well, thank you very much for your time, Don. I'm going to let you get back. Thank you for the interview. And there's the Slo-Mo-Shun 5. So you saw it here first on Salt Video Productions. We'll be back after this commercial message. Thanks, Don.
Since the making of this video, the Hydroplane Raceboat Museum has moved to Kent, Washington. The address is 5917 South 196th Street, Kent, Washington 98032. So check out their website for more information and go visit them. And now here's some footage of the Slo-Mo-Shun 5, Stan Sayer's first boat that won the Gold Cup, brought the race to Seattle, the Slo-Mo-Shun in Lake Washington.
The dock area. Hey, you'll come in right in through here.
The plane.
The hydroplane.
Oh, that's the Slo-Mo? I thought it was a boat.
No, that's the Slo-Mo.
Oh, I thought we were...
We see Slo-Mo 5 is going to be coming right into our area very shortly, I think. Well, looks like Ken's going to finish his lap. And Slo-Mo's about to go by us. Ken Muscatel behind the wheel. Now passing right in front of us, the dock. Gonna bring her in. Absolutely amazing how the technology, Curtis, has taken over in the sport, though. No comparison with the old spoonbill, shovel nose, we used to call them hydroplanes, to your new pickle parks, your new three-point really suspension. This was probably the first three-point boat ever built, really, was a Slo-Mo, if I remember correctly. What's that?
Is this Ken Muscatel first time driving the boat?
I think they took it out for a little spin, I think a week ago Thursday. Second time. I hope that boat slows down a little bit there. He's coming in pretty quick. Yeah, he's got it. Now they've got her all under control. Ken said earlier with his luck of the draw today, he'd just stay out in the slow motion and join the other 4 boats when they come out. We got old boy Alberto, Budweiser, Winston, and Tony the Tiger all in one heat. So he said, I think I'll just stay out in the old slow-mo.
Yeah, that'd be great if he was able to get in there. I tell you, you never know what can happen in this
Coming
sport,
up
huh?
on 30 for 10 to the 5.
We were talking back in that
30.
boat's heyday, 85, 90 mile an hour laps. Now look at them, we're turning consistently the 150s and the 160s.
160.
And of course the one lap at Detroit was 170.
15.
I wouldn't be surprised one bit if we didn't see today
10.
a new speed record
9,
broken here in Seattle
8,
on the race course.
7.
I don't know. I don't know really what the record is for the Seattle course and everything, but there's several boats capable.
Mark, 10 to the 5.
I don't think you'll see record. I think it's going to be too hard to racing.
Yeah, that's true.
And so there you have it. That was the Ken Muscatel driving the first Slo-Mo-Shun 5. That's the boat, hydroplane, that brought the racing sport to Seattle, the majestic shores of Lake Washington. That's going to do it for now. More hydroplane racing tidbits coming up. Thank you for watching. Salvator Productions, copyright 1993, 2020, all rights reserved. Thanks for watching.